Okay, today's tomorrow, so I'm going to build the upper.
Okay, the upper comes fully assembled, so put the barrel in there, tighten the barrel nut, crank it down. Okay, before that, apply anti-seize to the threads on the outside, threads on the inside, and apply retaining compound to the barrel extension, so when it dries it expands slightly and will form a perfect seal basically in there. Is it 100% necessary? Probably not. You can probably get away with what I think lithium grease is what's mil spec, but if you're gonna do it right. I need to stick this in a vise. There's no way I can do this on the table here.
Okay, so I've applied anti-seize to the inner threads and to the threads of my barrel nut. Now I'm going to attempt to lubricate this because it is a very
Tight fit in this Aero Upper here, which is good. You want it to be a tight fit, but it's really fucking tight.
I hope that stuff's safe for people to touch it.
Okay. It's all got the retaining compound on it. Now just trying to push it in. Of course, I have no idea if it's actually in, so I put an old muzzle device on the threads in the front here. I'm just gonna tappity tap it. And assume that that is. Oh yeah, she feels like she's fucking in there. Yep. Okay, gonna run on the assumption she's actually in there.
Okay, I've anti-seized my barrel nut here. This is the one they give you. This is a very non-standard barrel nut here, which is good because it's a non-standard handguard because it's tough as shit. I think I mentioned it in the other one that it's basically as strong as you can get in a handguard that's not monolithic. This is a very sturdy system here. And I just realized the camera's in the way. Okay, so people usually say to put it on and put it off 3 times. I think it's fucking bullshit, but I can't attach my torque wrench to this because the camera's literally in the way. I'm gonna move the camera now. This is just the torque wrench I have down here.
Ain't going out and getting a nicer one.
Okay, so that's 1. Actually, that'll be 2. I'm not doing this all the time. And so mil spec is what, 30 to 80? And I think I've said before, mil spec is just the lowest the government will let you get away with. So I'm thinking maybe 40, because there's no timing, so I don't need to go further than I need to, because I don't have to time the gas tube with this handguard or this barrel nut. There we go. Okay, that's 40. And we'll take it back down. Okay. Sitting at roughly 40 foot-pounds. I think that's pretty good. Because that way, if my little torque wrench sucks, and I was actually reading 30 pounds, I'm still good. Alright, next up. Alright, time to install the gas block gas tube. I already installed the gas tube in the gas block. I just clamped the gas block in a vise, started the pin in, stuck the tube in, finished driving the pin. It's real simple. So simple I forgot to record it. Well, apparently I've wiped away my witness mark. But yeah, that looks like it's lined up. Alright, that was easy. Oh, I guess I gotta tighten it down. You don't need to use a torque wrench. This is just the only thing I have that fits this. I'm gonna crank it down way more than that. Alright, next up, handguard. Handguard on this one is comically simple, just slides right over. And you put screws in. Really easy. Yeah, there's eight screws that have to go in there. Just putting a drop of thread locker on there. Oh, look at that. It's actually touching my block. I don't think I can do it. Lift the block. Pretty self-explanatory. Start one, put it in, and I don't tighten things down all the way until everything's in. That way it doesn't shift around on me or anything. Ooh, you're gonna be impossible to put in, aren't you? I think you get the idea. I'm not gonna make you watch all of this.
Alright, well, the next two pieces don't require a vise, so I'll do them back over here. Charging handle, you know, one of the fancy Radians. Works. Okay, the fact that it's 2017 and Harris sells bipods in this configuration is disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to replace the swivel mount, sling stud mount thing here with an Mlok mount. Locks right in there. And going to attach a throw lever to the back. Okay. Okay. There you go. This thing basically going in the garbage. Okay. So little wave spring still on there. Marked what side goes out. Apparently that's important. Why not? I'm lubing everything else up like an idiot. Might as well lube this. Sorry. I think I might be getting sick. Or, you know, the fact it's freezing. One of those two things. Oops. Yeah, make sure that all fits back together in there. Yeah. And Yep. Certainly looks like it works. do this without pinching the shit out of my hand. Oh, these things fucking give me the spooks. Yeah, and there we go. Throw lever attached to the back, and Mlok attached on the top. Alright, let's get that on the rifle. Okay, apparently I wasn't recording when I put the bipod on here, and I'm not going to take it off because I'm not doing work twice, just for a video. But yeah, it's on there pretty good. Mlok's a really easy system to work with. Pivots. Oh, look. I want to lock in this position. You just spin the lever over, and suddenly you're pretty well... Okay, you can crank it down, really. Now it's locked. And you're back to being loose. It's a nice system. Okay, I'm a believer in iron sights. Even no matter how shitty they are. I think there should be it. Because you can break an optic. I think I've said that before. You can break an optic without breaking your rifle. So, I personally believe that a backup sighting system on any rifle is a good idea. I think that's pretty good. Don't expect it to be walking off anywhere. Whoops. Easy peasy. Okay, well, there's my completed upper. Aero Precision. Upper, handguard, no name, iron sights, Palmetto State, nitride bolt carrier group, Radian charging handle, Harris bipods, and a Badger Ordnance mount with a no-name throw lever. Criterion 20-inch Hbar barrel, Superlative Arms gas block, and Silencerco ASR mount. Stick it on the lower. Alright, there she is. She's finally done. I am very pleased with the way she turned out. And like I said, she is not that... Like, I'm looking in the viewfinder and she is much darker than that in real life. She looks pretty good. Now I gotta go play with the gas block and make sure she runs. And then maybe on Sunday, I'll do some actual shooting with it for groups.